week 2 of the pedal draft. If you saw last week, we're doing the same rules. We're going to do choose 3 pedals for each other, and then we're going to have to make something sound cool out of those 3 pedals. So we'll list the rules as well. You'll see in a second. But start it off with the rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, Tony, what do you got for me?
Okay, so this time I'm going to go with some personal favorites. So we're going to start off with the Digitech Whammy Ricochet, which is a very cool pedal.
Okay, cool. That'll be fun. I haven't played around with it too much, so that'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
My first pick is, a lot of people are excited about this one. Just got released. I'm excited to see what you'll do with it.
Awesome.
Earthquaker Astral Destiny. Super cool pedal, just got released.
I haven't plugged this in yet, so very exciting. Next up, we're going to go with an overdrive. So another one of my personal favorites is the Earthquaker Devices Westwood
cool.
drive.
Okay, that looks like this could be a cool rig. Next up for me, I'm going to go with the True Tone H2O. So this is kind of an interesting pedal. This is a dual chorus echo pedal. But the cool thing about it is you can wire it in whichever order you want. So that opens a lot of options.
Very cool. Okay, well, you gave me a little bit of chorus, so I'm going to end it off with my favorite chorus, the Boss Dimension C.
Cool.
Being a lot kinder this time around.
Yeah, this is much kinder. All right. I'm going to throw a bit of insanity into the mix.
Metal Zone.
So the Boss MT2W Metal Zone. So this is the new reissue out of the Waza, from the Waza guys. Should be interesting to see what happens.
Awesome.
All right, so we got some pretty cool pedals here. Going from right to left, we have the Earthquaker Westwood. The Westwood is a really cool kind of light medium drive. It's a transparent drive. So this is kind of my main tone here. Let's throw that Westwood on. Turn that volume down a little bit. Really nice tone to it. Now the Dimension C is a really cool chorus. Obviously you can see it doesn't have your traditional knobs. It's just a button system. So, and then on top of that you have this switch here. So the switch, you can go in the classic setting here on the left, or what I have is the SDD 320. So I'm going to turn the drive down a little bit on the Westwood. Now the Whammy Ricochet. The Whammy Ricochet is a really interesting pedal. Digitech has kind of dominated the market in terms of the whammy pedals out there. So you got a bunch of different controls on here. You got the range, momentary, switch, the ballistics, and the pitch. I tend to stick to just the octaves. So I'm using the octave dry here setting. So with this momentary switch, I basically have to hold down the switch, and it'll go up as long as I hold that. Once I let go, it'll drop back down. If you switch the range, you can have it the opposite way, but I like it this way. Alright, so I'm going to put the Digitech actually on the floor. Unfortunately, you can't see me mess around with the controls then, but it is difficult to use this pedal properly with my hands. So I have the momentary switch set on, and I'm just kind of rocking the switch a little bit, so you're kind of getting those like waves in there. And then combined with the chorus, it gets some pretty cool. lots of cool things you can do. I'm going to turn the drive up and we'll do something a little. Do something a little heavier. Pretty cool pedal combination. I can see why Tony has these on his board. I'm a really big fan of that Westwood. I find it gives you some really nice overdrive without flavoring the amp at all.
So got here the Metal Zone MT2W, which is the Wazacraft version of the original. The True Tone H2O chorus and echo. Now the interesting thing you'll notice here is we actually need to patch this pedal into itself because it actually acts as two completely individual pedals. So that way you can choose to go echo into chorus or chorus into echo. Then we've got the Astral Destiny, which is a reverb with shimmer and octave variants on it, and this interesting feature called stretch. So the nice thing about the new Wazacraft is you can have the distortion almost all the way down, and you'll still get distorted sounds, but not nearly as harsh, and works a lot better with clean tones. Let's try just the sub mode. We're going to bring the mix down a touch more. Subtle, but you can definitely hear it peeking through. And then the stretch, as I'm pressing that, that's bringing the octave down even further, but only on the reverb. And if you hold it, it'll actually slowly swell up or down. Hear that wave going in the background. That might work well with a longer delay. Make that a little more percussive. Got a nice delay timing there. We've got this weird abyss fluttery reverb going on. We're going to add a bit of drive, not too high. And we're going to add just a touch of bass to that, I think. Working these all together, you got to keep the Metal Zone light, and it's nice that this Metal Zone is capable of doing lighter distortion. Whereas the older Metal Zones, you really felt like you had to have the gain blasted. Try something different. Let's try this Astral. It's almost like a shimmer, but even more excessive. And with the stretch setting on, it's a lot lower for the reverb. Let's bring that chorus back.